All right, let's get right into it. We're going to explore a very specific and pretty rare kind of strength. This isn't the loud, obvious kind you see every day. No, this is a quiet power. The kind that's forged from surviving experiences you probably never even talk about. This quote really hits the nail on the head. It's such a powerful idea, right? That immense pressure doesn't always break people. Sometimes it rebuilds them into something stronger, something different. So you can think of it like this. Hardship is basically a fork in the road. One path, well, it can make you become closed off, brittle. But that other path, that's the one that leads to this unique power we're going to talk about today. And that's really who this is for. If you've been through some silent struggles and you've come out the other side feeling changed, then you might just see yourself in the psychological treats we're about to break down. So let's start with the first one. It's this almost uncanny ability to stay calm when everything and everyone around you is just falling apart. It's a really profound kind of resilience. The actual science behind this is so fascinating. It's a concept they call stress inoculation. What it really means is that by getting through those past difficulties, you've accidentally trained your nervous system not to just fly off the handle. Honestly, the best way to think about it is like an emotional vaccine. Every past challenge was like a small dose that helped your mind build up antibodies against panic and overwhelm. So it's not that you don't feel stress. Of course you do. It's that your threshold for it is on a completely different level. So really, think about it for a second. When a crisis hits and other people are panicking, do you find yourself getting weirdly focused? Maybe at work, a huge project just blows up. And while everyone else is spiraling, you're the one calmly looking at the damage and figuring out, okay, what's next? If that's you, that's stress inoculation in action. And that calm is what allows the next trait to surface. This second trait is an incredibly sharp intuition. It starts out as a survival skill, but it evolves into something so much more, almost like a social and emotional superpower. This psychological term for this is hyper-awareness. It's this state where your brain is just constantly scanning, picking up on the tiny things, micro-expressions, little shifts in someone's tone of voice, the whole emotional temperature of a room. Things that most people are completely blind to. And this is so key. For a lot of people, this skill was born out of necessity. It was a way to stay safe by trying to predict what was going to happen next. But over time, that defense mechanism morphs into this powerful tool of perception. It's like when your friend insists, no, I'm fine, but you instantly hear that tiny hesitation in their voice and you just know something is really wrong. You can often feel what people are really trying to say, no matter what words they're actually using. Does that ring a bell? That feeling when you walk into a meeting or a party and you immediately get a vibe? You just know the dynamics, you can feel the tensions, you pick up on the unspoken stuff. That's your hyper-awareness feeding you a data report that nobody else can see. Okay, so this brings us to our final and maybe the most profound trait. This isn't just about getting through something tough. It's about how the struggle itself becomes the very thing that sparks this incredible personal growth. And there's a formal name for this. It's called post-traumatic growth, or PTG for short. It's this amazing idea that after you navigate some deep adversity, you can experience these huge, positive changes that literally elevate how you live and see the world. And we're not talking about some vague feeling. PTG has real, tangible results. Like, you develop much better control over your emotions. Your personal endurance just skyrockets. You find this genuine, deep appreciation for the smallest things. And so often, you find a powerful, new sense of purpose. Think about someone who recovers from a really serious illness. They don't just go back to their old life. No way. They might quit that job they hate, or fix a broken relationship, or just find pure joy in a sunrise. Their whole set of priorities gets fundamentally reordered, and it's for the better. This is such a crucial distinction to make. We always hear about resilience as bouncing back to who you were before. Post-traumatic growth, that's about bouncing forward. It's about becoming a more complex, more capable, and a more insightful version of yourself. The struggle didn't just fail to break you, it fundamentally rebuilt you into something more. So when you put it all together, that calm in the middle of chaos, the hyper-awareness of all the unseen signals, and the incredible growth that comes directly from the struggle, what you get is the architecture of this rare strength. It's a deep, internal resilience built in silence, one painful brick at a time. So we'll end with this question. This explainer isn't just about understanding some psychological concept. It's really an invitation for you to reframe your own story. Your past isn't just a list of the things you endured. It's the blueprint of the unique and powerful person you are today. So think about it. What strength have you built in silence?